Welcome to my channel. World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. The desert sun blazed over Al Maktoum International Airport, shimmering across endless runways and the sprawling tarmac. In the heart of Dubai, a city known for its ambition and futuristic skyline, the stage was set for something extraordinary. The Dubai Air Show pulsed with excitement, drawing aviation enthusiasts, industry leaders, and curious onlookers from every corner of the globe. The air was thick with anticipation, as the world's biggest names in aviation prepared to showcase their latest marvels. Suddenly, all eyes turned skyward. Cutting through the blue, a sleek single-aisle jet with distinctive green and blue stripes soared overhead, China's COMAC C919, making its much-anticipated international debut. Its arrival was not just a spectacle but a statement. The jet's quiet engines and graceful maneuvers captivated the audience, drawing a growing crowd to COMAC's pavilion. There, a bold banner proclaimed, "Where a miracle meets another," capturing the sense of history in the making. Visitors snapped photos, eager to witness this new contender up close. This was more than a flight demonstration. It was China's formal entry into the fiercely competitive global aviation arena. For decades, Boeing and Airbus have dominated the skies, their rivalry shaping the industry. Now the C919 stood proudly beside them, signaling a seismic shift and a new challenger to the duopoly. The C919's arrival in Dubai, a crossroads for international air travel, was a direct challenge to Western dominance. Dubai's strategic location and its role as a global aviation hub made it the perfect stage for COMAC's ambitions. Years of relentless national investment, research, and technological struggle had led to this moment. Chinese engineers and designers poured their expertise into the C919, overcoming countless hurdles to bring their vision to life. The jet represented not just a product, but the hopes of a nation determined to innovate and compete on the world stage. As the jet touched down and taxied to its display area, applause rippled through the crowd. Spectators, both local and international, recognized the significance of this moment. A new player had arrived, and the world was watching. The Middle East, home to some of the world's most influential airlines like Emirates and Qatar Airlines, and Saudi Mopar and Conspatimwaits, Mortwar Tatarways, is a critical battleground for aircraft sales. Winning over these powerful carriers could tip the balance of global aviation power. By choosing Dubai for its international debut, COMAC sent a clear message. It was ready to compete on the world stage, confident in its technology and vision. The international press and industry insiders took note, eager to see how this new jet would perform. Executives, airline representatives, and aviation leaders flocked to inspect the C919 up close, analyzing its features and calculating its potential impact on the market. Conversations buzzed with speculation. Could this jet truly rival the established giants? The C911's journey had just begun, but its message was unmistakable. A new era in aviation was taking flight, and the world would never look at the skies the same way again. At the heart of this growing global buzz in aviation is the C919, a jetliner that has become a symbol of China's technological ambitions and its drive to become a major player in the commercial aircraft market. The C919 is not just another airplane, it represents a bold step forward for China, aiming to challenge the long-standing dominance of Western aerospace giants. This impressive aircraft is the flagship of China's state-owned aerospace company, COMAC, or the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China. COMAC is at the forefront of China's efforts to build a homegrown aviation industry that can compete on the world stage. Founded in 2008, COMAC's mission is clear: to design, develop, and manufacture large passenger jets that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world. The company has invested heavily in research, technology, and talent to make this vision a reality. The C919 is a single-aisle, narrow-body jet, designed to seat between 158 and 192 passengers. This puts it in direct competition with two of the most popular aircraft in the world, Boeing's 737 and Airbus's A320. These jets are the backbone of short and medium-haul travel, making the C919's entry into the market especially significant. With a range that's ideal for busy regional routes, the C919 is perfectly tailored for the explosive growth of air travel across Asia. It's designed to meet the needs of airlines looking for efficiency, reliability, and modern passenger comfort. The name C919 itself reflects China's ambition for enduring impact in aviation, with the C standing for COMAC and 9 symbolizing longevity in Chinese culture. COMAC isn't stopping with the C919. The company is also developing a family of aircraft, including the smaller C909 and the future wide-body C929, aiming to cover a broad range of market needs and further establish China as a global aviation powerhouse. While many key components, such as engines and avionics, are still sourced from leading Western suppliers, the C919's design and manufacturing process represent a major leap forward for China's aerospace industry. It marks a significant milestone in the country's journey towards self-reliance and innovation in high-tech manufacturing. The C919 is more than a commercial project. It's a pillar of China's national strategy. For decades, China spent billions on Western aircraft, creating dependency and trade imbalances. Building the C919 is central to the Made in China 2025 initiative, aiming for technological self-reliance. The project has driven advances in materials, manufacturing, and engineering across China's industrial ecosystem. Selling the C919 abroad strengthens China's global influence, offering developing nations a new alternative to Western technology. The C919 is both a symbol of sovereignty and a tool for international soft power. The C919 enters a market long dominated by Boeing's 737 and Airbus's A320. Its specs, capacity, range, and size closely match its Western rivals, and it uses the same LEAP engine family. COMAC's main edge is price. Analysts expect the C919 to be significantly cheaper, appealing to airlines in emerging markets. China's state-backed financing sweetens the deal, bundling sales with loans and incentives. Yet Boeing and Airbus have decades of proven reliability, global support networks, and trained personnel. COMAC must build this ecosystem from scratch, a daunting task. Airlines are cautious, needing assurance of support and parts availability. The C919's challenge is to prove it can match the established giants, not just in price, but in service and reliability. The C919's journey from concept to commercial flight was long and challenging. Launched in 2008, it took years of design, testing, and overcoming technical hurdles. The first prototype rolled out in 2015, with its maiden flight in 2017. After thousands of test hours, the C919 received Chinese certification in 2022. China Eastern Airlines took delivery of the first jet, and in May 2023, the C919 entered commercial service. Production is ramping up, but challenges remain in streamlining manufacturing and managing a complex supply chain. The next step, expanding beyond China, as signaled by its Dubai Airshow debut. COMAC's Dubai debut was a calculated move to target the lucrative Middle Eastern market. The Gulf's major carriers, Emirates, Qatar Airways, Etihad, are global aviation powerhouses. China's deepening economic ties with the region opened doors for the C919. COMAC's pitch: buying the C919 strengthens strategic partnerships with China and offers a real alternative to Boeing and Airbus. For Gulf Airlines, a third supplier could mean better prices and more leverage. Yet, no major orders have been announced. Integrating a new aircraft type is complex and costly. The C919 generated buzz, but winning over established carriers will require proof of reliability and robust support. The real test is turning interest into firm commitments. Despite its debut, the C919 faces major hurdles. Without FAA or EASA certification, it can't enter most Western markets. The C919 relies heavily on Western technology, engines, avionics, and systems, making it vulnerable to export controls and sanctions. Scaling up production is another challenge. Delays and quality control issues could damage COMAC's reputation. Building a global support network for maintenance and parts is a massive, years-long task. Airlines need confidence in round-the-clock support, especially for international operations. Overcoming skepticism and proving long-term reliability is COMAC's toughest test. The path to global acceptance will be long and demanding. The C919's arrival has drawn mixed reactions from industry leaders. Boeing and Airbus publicly welcome competition but downplay the immediate threat, confident in their entrenched positions and massive order backlogs. They see COMAC as a serious player in China, but a distant challenger globally. Some, like IATA's Willie Walsh, acknowledge China's ambition and the potential for long-term disruption. For airlines, a third supplier is attractive. More competition could mean lower prices and better terms. Executives are watching the C919's performance closely, waiting for proof of reliability. Few are ready to order now, but the C919 gives airlines new leverage in negotiations. If COMAC delivers, cautious interest could turn into real orders. The C919's emergence marks the biggest shift in aviation in decades. For years, the skies have been dominated by just two names, Boeing and Airbus, whose aircraft have carried billions of passengers across continents. Now, with the arrival of the C919, the global aviation landscape is set for a dramatic transformation, introducing a new era of competition and innovation. It signals the end of the Boeing-Airbus duopoly's comfort zone and the rise of a new global contender. COMAC's entry into the market challenges the status quo, pushing the established giants to rethink their strategies and adapt to a rapidly changing world. In the short term, the C919 will transform China's domestic market, keeping billions at home and building a track record. With a vast population and a booming travel industry, China's skies will become a proving ground for the new jet, allowing COMAC to refine its technology and operations. Internationally, its first successes will likely come from countries with close ties to Beijing. Nations participating in the Belt and Road Initiative, or those seeking alternatives to Western suppliers, may be among the earliest adopters, helping the C919 gain a foothold beyond China's borders. The mere presence of a third option will force Boeing and Airbus to innovate and compete harder. Airlines around the world will benefit from increased choice, potentially driving down costs and accelerating the pace of technological advancement in commercial aviation. The C919's rise reflects shifting global power and the potential for new players in even the most complex industries. As China asserts itself on the world stage, its ambitions in aviation signal a broader trend of emerging economies, challenging established leaders. COMAC must still prove itself in safety, quality, and support. Earning the trust of airlines and passengers worldwide will require years of flawless performance, rigorous testing, and a commitment to international standards. But the dragon has taken flight. The world is watching as China's aviation ambitions soar, and the industry braces for a new chapter in the story of flight. The question now, how high and how far will it soar? Only time will tell if the C919 can truly reshape the future of the skies.